This is a retrospect on a ministry in his service. I'm Reverend Judy Tolbert. I began my ministry under Ernest Dixon and Don Peavy in 1982 through the local pastor's program in the course of study at Perkins. I was ordained an elder in 1994. Thanks to all the churches I have served and that have showed love and support and stepped out in faith with me. I've been an associate pastor at Pleasanton, St. Mark, San Antonio, Universal City, and Northern Hills. I've been a pastor in charge at Donna, Schulenburg, Freiburg, St. Mark in Austin, and San Saba UMC. Pramila was in the Central Texas Conference, and I served there. The things I've learned in the ministry are about the status quo, and the greatest hurdle for any church that I have served is if you do what you've always done, you're always going to get what you've always gotten. Albert Einstein calls that insanity, which is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Jesus has never been about the status quo, and we have to be forever stepping outside the box. Different is neither good nor bad, just different. Being male or female and a pastor does not make them any better or worse, just different. We are all different. Making a difference is what matters. Some people are steeples and others are signposts. Some of the best contributions I feel that I've made to the ministry was helping people like Sue White, Scott Bradford, and Harlene Sadler know that there was a way into the ministry through the local pastor's route. Some pastors build big churches and sanctuaries and education buildings. My building achievement was a parking lot in Austin at St. Mark, who had gone 42 years without a parking lot. In Pramila, we decided that we needed fellowship space and a kitchen and educational space, so we bought a double wide. Another thing I've learned is don't assume. At the introductory meeting, don't assume which one of the people arriving is your new pastor. This makes the moment even more awkward if you assume wrong. From Bishop Dixon, I learned what he said he had experienced from a new bishop and being a new bishop and his new secretary. It's YTYTDS. You take yourself too darn seriously, and many pastors do. From Emmaus Walks, I've learned Scott Bradford's words of wisdom: God is good all the time, and life is hard, but God is good. Thanks to my sons Travis and Derek, who've had to be preachers' kids from a single mom in the ministry with all of its demands from senior pastors, congregations, and going to school. I always prayed that God would be there with you when I couldn't be. I'm proud of you both. Because of my husband James, I'm a far better preacher than many churches wished I'd found him sooner. I was always more focused on pastoring than preaching. Every day, James demonstrates what discipleship never ends. Galatians 6:9-10 says, "Let us not grow weary or become discouraged in doing good. So then, while we have the opportunity, let us do good to all people, not only being helpful, but also doing that which promotes their spiritual well-being, and especially being a blessing to those of the household of faith." James looks every day in our small community to be in ministry and service to someone. He has truly blessed me. I thank him for all the love and support he has given me and how he has encouraged and challenged me to be a better Christian, pastor, and person. In closing, let us remember what John Wesley said with his last breath: "The best of all is, God is with us." Thank you.